Hey everybody, Alan Kopelman here, and today I'm going to do a reaction video to what's going on with the Electronic Payments Coalition. They have a commercial that's on TV. I think everybody needs to pay attention to this because it's about the Credit Card Competition Act that my favorite senator, Dick Durbin, who I don't like. If anybody knows me, they know I don't really like Dick Durbin. I think he's uneducated on how credit card processing works, and it's a big scam what's going on with his bill because what he wants to do doesn't exist. It's all a farce. This is all just a play to get rid of Visa and MasterCard, I guess, on his part. But let's see what the Electronic Payments Coalition has to say about this.
Big box retailers led by Walmart and Target are seeking a massive handout from Congress, paid for by consumers. Mega retailers are trying to trick Congress into enacting harmful credit card routing legislation, falsely claiming that it will help small businesses. In reality, this big box bill would transfer billions from consumers to retailers while eliminating popular credit card rewards programs, weakening cybersecurity protection, and reducing access to credit. Tell Congress to stop this big box bait and switch and oppose credit card routing legislation.
And we're going to put a link so that you can complain to your Congress people. The Electronic Payments Coalition has a link. You can write to your Congress people. You do not want this to pass. This is going to cause huge problems. Durbin already had a bite at the apple in 2010. And most young people don't know about this, but we had the Durbin Amendment. The Durbin Amendment, all these big businesses, the same ones who are complaining now, promised, oh, we're going to lower prices if we get a better rate on debit cards. That never panned out. And this isn't going to pan out either. And this routing thing that Dick Durbin is talking about, it doesn't exist. And in 2010, he put it out there. And so now here we are, 13 years down the road. We're 13 years down the road. No other company that has come in to compete with Visa and MasterCard. American Express is not doing it. Discover is not doing it. None of the debit networks are getting involved in this. If there was a third network, we would all know about it already, and it would be in existence. He's trying to pass this bill because the only ones who can afford to deal with this are these big box companies like Amazon, Walmart, 7-Eleven, all these huge companies, and they're going to save a ton of money. Small businesses are not going to save money. But the worst part of this whole bill is what it's going to do to consumers. And how do we know what this is going to do to consumers? This has happened in Australia and in Europe. They put in lower interchange fees, and what did that do? It caused the expense of banking to go up. You'll now be paying for your bank account a monthly fee. Debit rewards went away with Durbin and never came back. Now you see some debit rewards, but those are from smaller banks. And all the rewards on your regular credit cards are going to go away. No more miles, no more cash back, no nothing. You're not going to get any rewards, no benefits, and your available credit limits are going to go down because the banks aren't going to be making money off of credit cards anymore. The banks make the money from the credit cards. When you use your credit card, they make a small fee from that, and that equates to billions and billions of dollars. All these banks are not going to lose billions of dollars if they pass this. They will lose billions, but they're going to make it up some other way. So who's going to end up paying for this? The consumer. Everything's going to be on the consumer's back. Dick Durbin and his band of clowns are not going to help. They're not helping small business. It's a big lie. They're not helping consumers. Here we are with a double-digit inflation. This is not going to help anybody. This is going to cause prices to go up, less access to credit. In Australia, you can't even get a credit card. In Europe, it's very difficult to get a credit card. You're gonna lose, like, let's say you have a $10,000 limit, it's gonna get cut way down. And interest rates, which are already in the 20% range, are gonna go through the roof. This bill is bad. Bad for business, bad for small business, bad for medium business, it's bad for consumers, it's bad for everybody. No matter what your age, this is something you need to pay attention to. They're not. There's Dick Durbin has tried to stuff it into a bunch of bills under the table. It didn't get passed. He should be required to put this on its own, and he should be come out and disclose where is the third network. Does it exist, or is it just some fantasy in Durbin's brain? So click the link that we're going to put below. Go to the Electronic Payments Coalition. It's very easy. You sign up, and it automatically, you put your address in, and it sends an email to your Congress people telling them you don't want this. You want to save. You want your credit card rewards. You want to leave the system alone. Believe me, this is bad for everyone. Alan Kopelman, peace out. And like I always say, carpe diem. Seize the day.